welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I kind of dropped the ball on this. When we have our big package opening lives, I hope you can tune into the next one in September. Any DVD that I get, I put in a pile, and at the end we do a draw to figure out my next DVD or movie to watch. And at this time, I think we did a dice rolling game. So there were stacks and then they were getting eliminated. And the winner ended up being the Poseidon Adventure. But then I just totally forgot. And so luckily some people are like, hey, when are we getting that Poseidon Adventure? So here we are. Thank you for reminding me. I was actually excited about this one. I remember it being on our natural disaster poll and a lot of the comments loved it. I don't know if it's a true story or not. I do know that Gene Hackman's in it, who I love. I love him the most in The Replacements, but also Unforgiven and Crimson Tide, another one of my favorites. So I'm so excited to see him in this. I think it's about a hurricane, something with water, natural disaster with water. So I'm assuming that's a hurricane. I do know that it won an Oscar. I read that in a comment. So I am excited. I really love based on true stories, although I don't know if this is, but we'll find out. Okay, let's watch. Remember, if you want to vote on polls, get early access, polling directions, here's my Patreon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. Oh, a ship. This is gonna make me love the ocean even more. If you're new here, I have a very healthy fear of the ocean. Up until about 6 months ago, I'd never been past my knees in it. I've never been on a cruise. Don't like open water. You know, I just don't like the idea of not being able to see the shore. This doesn't look like a cruise ship though. It looks like a cargo ship. What was the boat movie I just watched? Oh, Das Boot. Oh, that one was sad. Also did not make you want to go on a boat. No, sir. At midnight on New Year's Eve, the SS Poseidon, en route from New York to Athens, met with disaster and was lost. There were only a handful of survivors. This is their story. Oh my gosh, it is true. The USS Poseidon. So does that mean it is military? It's crazy they already told us what's about to happen, that it was struck by a wave and only a few survived.
Engine room, is the chief still there?
Yes, sir.
Chief here, go ahead. Joe, what the hell's going on down there? Is there nothing more you can do with those stabilizers?
There's nothing wrong with the stabilizers, so there's nothing more I can do with them. Besides, I got my hands full with this pump. You know damn well what the trouble is. It's that bastard Lenarcos.
All right, Joe. Do the best you can until we clear this weather.
Guys, that's the guy from Airplane and Naked Gun, isn't it? He's Canadian, I think.
Don't you realize that it's dangerous out there?
You said come up anytime.
Master Shelby, you picked a particularly fascinating moment to accept my invitation.
I've surfed up to 18 feet.
35 to be exact.
Some, get up to 300.
I find 60 about maximum. Steady up there.
Steady up, sir.
It is a cruise ship. There's a kid on it. It's hard to take him seriously a little. Leslie Nielsen.
That last one almost broached us, Lenarcos. We should have loaded extra bunkers in Gibraltar. Pump is repaired. I am taking on more ballast.
I mean, this was in the olden days. I guess I expected the cruise ships to have water slides on them and...
I'm Dr. Caravello. I believe you've been calling me.
All morning. Well, what if somebody been dying in here?
Oh, my God. Who's not dying?
3/4 of the passengers are sick, Mr. Rogo. We have to take them in rotation. Use one of these now, Mrs. Rogo. Another in 8 hours.
You mean to tell me we had to wait all this time just for you to come in here and kiss her off with a couple of pills and some crap about staying in bed? Look at her. It could be something else. I'll tell you what this is. It's food poisoning. That's what it is. And how the hell is she going to swallow them pills when she can't even swallow water?
They're suppositories, Mr. Rogo.
Well, what the hell are you doing?
Just get them out of here.
I think we should continue with our rounds.
Oh, things have calmed down. He's a go-getter. Cute Duke.
Don't fall over. I like that man.
Of course you like him. Why shouldn't you? He runs on time, like a train.
When in my whole life did I ever run for a train,
Who cried for a week when they tore down the 3rd Avenue well?
It's Grandpa Joe. Mixed feelings about him.
When we finally get to Israel, we're gonna stay put, no traveling. We're gonna get to know our grandson.
Aww.
He's 2 years old already. He's talking.
We've never even seen him.
Get down on your knees and pray to God for help, and then maybe everything will work out fine.
There he is.
Garbage. Not where I come. You could wear off your knees praying to God for heat in a cold water flat in February. And icicles would grow from your upraised palms.
Somewhat unorthodox, wouldn't you say?
But realistic.
Well, you seem to be enjoying the punishment.
Punishment? Ah, the church has blessed me. That's what it's done. Oh, my bishop doesn't know it, but he's given me exactly what I wanted. Elbow room. Freedom to dump all the rules and all the trappings. You still want me to give that guest sermon this afternoon?
Well, one thing's for sure. Nobody's going to sleep through it.
Order full ahead, Captain. I've already told you, Mr. Lanarkos, we don't have enough ballast yet to run it full ahead.
I suggest we talk privately. I did not suggest full ahead, Captain.
Man, the Poseidon is too fine a lady to be rushed to the junkyard.
Already 3 days behind schedule. It's costing my consortium thousands of dollars every day to maintain a wrecking crew. I am sure I don't have to remind you of my legal right to have you relieved of command. Order full ahead.
Oh, that makes me so mad. When will people learn that their greed is not worth people's lives? So many stories like this. It's just...
Not too late. We should be giving.
Where did that lot come from?
They boarded at Gibraltar. They're on the way to Sicily. A free trip for free music.
The engines on this ship have more total horsepower than all the cavalry Napoleon used to conquer Europe. How about that?
How about that?
Hey, it's my turn to open the cable.
Don't be so childish. Mother and I waiting impatiently your arrival. Our thoughts and our love with you on this New Year's Eve. Dad.
Why are they not with their parents?
God is pretty busy. He's got a long-term plan for humanity that stretches far beyond our comprehension. So it's not reasonable to expect him to concern himself with the individual. The individual is important only to the extent of providing a creative link between the past and the future, or in the contribution he makes to humanity. Don't pray to God to solve your problems. Pray to that part of God within you. God wants brave souls. If you can't win, at least try to win. God
This
loves
is quite the
triers.
sermon. He's pretty convincing.
Resolve to fight for yourselves and for others. And that part of God within you will be fighting with you all the way. Do you know what it means to be picked out to sit at the captain's table on New Year's Eve? Well, I'll tell you one thing it means. It means all your worries about those other women looking down on you is a lot of bull.
He only invited us because you're a detective lieutenant.
Why don't you admit the real reason? You're still afraid some bum will recognize you. You're out of that business now. You're my wife. You can't keep going around all the time being afraid that every guy you bump into is a former customer.
Oh.
Linda? You hear me? You weren't on the streets that long. How the hell many guys did you know?
You don't have to shout.
I said, do you realize how slow...
I heard what you said!
I saw a young officer on deck the other day, and he looked pretty damn familiar, even with his clothes on.
So he recognized you.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
If it bothered me, I wouldn't have married you.
Oh.
Well, first you arrested me 6 times.
Well, I had to figure out some way to keep you off the streets until you'd marry me.
My goodness, the hairstyles, the clothes.
Mr. Martin, what is the little green one for?
That's alfalfa, Mrs. Rosen. It's essential to blood formation, neural function, and growth.
The yellow one? That's very attractive.
That's very attractive.
Tocopherol, derived from seed germ oil.
Isn't that supposed to increase virility?
That's the rumor.
All you need is a pretty wife.
I think perhaps I've been a bachelor too long.
My wife can't stand seeing anyone who's not married.
It comes from caring.
I'd like to be married, Mrs. Rosen. I just can't seem to find a time. I get down to the shop at 8, I open at 9, I close at 7, and I go home at 8. Mrs. Rosen, when you see your grandson, tell him not to become a haberdasher.
I know what you mean. We never even went to Coney Island until we sold our hardware business last year.
What's a haberdasher?
Subsea earthquake.
Everyone I meet, I just think might die. I don't like that.
Epicenter 130 miles northwest of Crete.
Sorry to disturb you, Captain. Please come to the bridge.
Right.
Come to the bridge. Captain to the bridge.
Well, since the captain put me in charge, I'm going to propose a toast.
What do we drink to? To love. To love.
Susan, would you like to dance? Susan?
Yes.
I was just asking if you'd like to dance.
That's a frightening target, sir.
This is Captain Harrison, SS Poseidon. Can you give me any further reading on that sea quake near Crete?
Epicenter 130 miles northwest of Crete. 1 aftershock, 3.6 on the Richter scale. First reports indicate a major bottom displacement and heavy swell conditions building to the northeast.
Thank you for the information.
Oh no.
Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. 50 seconds to midnight.
8, 7, 6.
It seems to be piling up in those shallows.
Never seen that dance.
Look out. Can you make out anything?
Nothing, sir.
Should we start putting people in a lockdown?
What is it? Look out.
On the port bow. I don't know. I never saw anything like it. An enormous wall of water coming towards us.
Oh no, these poor people.
Oh, my God.
Hard left! Hard left, sir.
Yes, sir. Get off of Mayday.
Mayday! 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 This is SS Poseidon calling.
Mayday! There's nothing we can do? Oh? Where are they? Oh? My gosh. Are they like, they're not falling to their deaths, are they? Maybe? Are they upside down? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
We've turned over.
Oh, Mr. Martin. Oh!
Come on.
Help me, please.
It's called the Poseidon Adventure. I know it's I just thought it would be more fun. It's so like...
Please. Go to life stations.
It's the little boy.
I want you all to stay where you are. Help will be here any minute. Help is on the way.
Sis!
Help is on the way.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm all right, but I can't...
Robin, can you help me?
What are you doing up there, sis?
That's a stupid question.
Just stay perfectly still.
You wait right here.
Gather around.
Pull it tight. Let's make a net.
Jump, we'll catch you.
I can't.
Don't be afraid. Jump. Trust us.
Come on, you can make it, sis!
What if the curtain breaks?
Come on, jump. Please stay where you are.
Reverend Scott, could you help me down? I've injured my leg.
Do you think it might be a better idea if we went up? It seems to me that any rescue attempt would have to come through the hull.
The bottom?
My God, that's right. We're floating upside down. We've got to climb up.
Where's that lead to, that place you're standing on?
To the galley, sir.
We're coming up.
How the hell do you figure to go through the bottom of the boat?
At the outlet of the propeller shaft.
This isn't some toy boat in a bathtub, so you let us figure it out, huh?
Charlie, the third engineer, he told me that back by the shaft, the hull was only 1 inch thick.
We're climbing up. All of us.
I would trust Robin.
Didn't you hear what that purser said? He said to stay put and keep calm.
Oh, there he goes. That's my old man.
You stay the hell out of this.
You get your ass down here with us, mister, right away.
You ought to watch your language, preacher. You sound like you come from the slum or something.
Go help him.
Okay.
Climbing to another deck will kill you all.
And sitting on our butts is not going to help us either. Maybe by climbing out of here we can save ourselves.
I'm forward.
So they're flipped upside down. Their bottom is up. Oh, is the captain okay?
Take your foot down. All right, we made it.
I need a monkey. Are you game?
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Oh.
You climb up inside as far as you can go. Go the same way Robin did. And don't look down. Okay, Miss Rogo, up you go. She'll have to take off that long gown.
Like hell she will.
She can't climb it at us too tight. Give her your shirt.
Come on.
Linda.
Linda.
Next time you put something on like I told you to put on.
I want you to give this to our little grandson, huh?
Why? I'm going somewhere you're not going?
How long you think since we told each other, I love you?
Who knows?
I love you. Not many people have had that.
Oh boy. Why is she acting like they're gonna die?
Put it back on. You'll give it to him yourself.
No.
Mrs. Rosen.
A fat woman like me can't climb.
Now, I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Listen to him, Belle.
There's something different up there than there is from down here?
Life. And life always matters very much.
You could do it, Mrs. Rosen.
All right, so I'll climb. Please, Dad. You've got to wake up.
Oh my gosh.
We've got something we've got to do.
I think you should come with me.
Oh, I can't. I can't leave my brother.
It's her brother.
Did you like his music?
I would have danced to it if I'd had somebody to dance with. Now, please, come with me.
I can't. What's happening? What
What's happening?
Ah, good girl. Excuse me for getting so familiar.
Wait a minute. Don't you ever say please?
Can you stop picking fights? We're in a crisis.
Nobody will listen. Seems they have more confidence in a purser than in us.
You didn't tell me what you thought of my sermon this afternoon.
Well, you didn't ask me.
I'm asking you now.
You spoke only for the strong.
I'm asking you to be strong. Come with us.
I know I can't save them, and I suspect we'll die, but I can't lead them.
They've chosen to stay. Why should you? What's it all been for?
I have no other choice.
John, I'm not going to give up.
May I have your attention, please?
Listen to the Reverend, guys.
That's our only chance.
We've got to stay here till help arrives.
Help from where? Everybody's dead who was above us before the ship turned over. Because now they're underneath us, under the water. There's nobody alive but us. And nobody's going to help us except ourselves.
Oh, Captain.
It's up to each one of you. It's up to all of us.
I order you not to go. He
Can't
knows
order
nothing
them?
about this ship.
The purser's
Why don't you mind your own business?
He tried.
I want to appeal to you for the last time.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know this much. The sea is going to keep pouring in. We're going to keep settling deeper and deeper. We may even go under before we get up to the bottom to cut our way out. But it's something to try. It's a chance. We might make it. You stay here, you'll certainly die.
We are staying with the purser.
The purser is like a financial guy of the ship. Why would they trust him? Oh no, they're all gonna fight over it. And they're gonna tip it over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is really dark.
It's a special fire door, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's a safety door.
Closes automatically at high temperature, right?
Yes, sir.
So any fire back there would be out of oxygen. We'd be smothered, wouldn't it?
Hold it.
This
You know what
guy.
a flash fire is? Well, mister, I'm not going to let you kill us.
I'm going through that door, Mr. Rogo. You can either stand aside and close that door to keep the air from coming in, or you can try to stop me. Now, what's it gonna be?
Okay, open it.
Why is he just going in? Oh, look at all the bodies. Okay. Can't figure out what he's trying to do by himself in here. Oh, we'll just get to the other side.
Get back, get back! Companionway on the other side of the kitchen. Where does that lead?
Up to Broadway, sir.
Oh, does Broadway lead to the engine room?
Well, sir, I don't know much about below deck, sir, but there might be access from that area, yes, sir.
There is.
How do you know that?
Well, that's the way I went with my engineer friend.
Well, that's it then.
Wait a minute, you're going to take his word?
Yes, we are. This is very traumatic. At least I know I'd be on his team, though, so I'd be at least get this far. Ask me if I will ever be going on a cruise.
Reverend, try this.
Good job, Mr. Martin.
I think what I don't like about you is your attitude. Or does it go deeper than that?
Maybe we're two of a kind, Mr. Rogo. And you don't like looking at yourself.
There is no other exit from this section, sir.
There's gotta be. Think.
Ah! It's all right, Mrs. Rosen. I helped my dad pull in a 600-pound swordfish out Hawaii.
That's it, sir.
Through the vents? Oh, Mrs. Rosen will not go for this.
I gather there's an exit on all decks. It doesn't look very promising, does it?
Don't panic.
Come on, Mrs. Rocco. Get up. Come on.
It's okay.
Stay down.
Come on.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Rebel.
We're sinking and nothing's going to keep us from drowning.
Keep moving.
Just because that deck flooded doesn't mean this one will.
That sounds good to me. I'll take that.
But you expect a person to fit through there?
Mrs. Rosen, you're gonna crawl right through there, believe me.
She has this illusion, always thinking she's too fat.
Oh, Mrs. Rosen.
I'm going next. So if old fat gets stuck in there, I will be caught behind her.
Come on, kids. You're next.
Oh, Mrs. Rogo.
You'll be right behind me.
Oh, he's being very sweet with her. We gotta go. We gotta keep going up. We just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Did you bring your crowbar? Okay, good. Hot water? Someone's up there? Oh, with the kids.
Go ahead. Go ahead, you're all right.
Oh, the rumbling. Where's the next one?
This has got to be it. Bring him on.
Oh my gosh, this is so stressful.
All right, come on. How you doing, Mrs. Rosen?
I think I'm getting my second wind.
Oh, sweet girl.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that.
I didn't mean it to sound the way it did.
What, I missed something?
When I told you about Dad's 600-pound swordfish?
With everything that's happening to us, that's what you're worried about?
It's all right, Mrs. Rosen. Come on. I'm coming.
Oh, please get everybody. Please get everybody.
Press against my back.
Oh, claustrophobic, claustrophobic, claustrophobic. No. No! Oh! I can't watch. I can't watch.
Connie, you all right?
I can't.
Keep your eyes on the ladder. I'm right here. I'm with you. You understand?
Come on! What are you doing up there? Taking a coffee break? Move it! Move it!
Oh my gosh.
Step up.
I don't blame her one bit. Oh my gosh.
Keep going. That's it.
What's happening?
It's all right. We're still afloat. It's all right.
Look!
My God, there are other people still alive.
Help the others out. Let's see where they're going.
We're following the doctor.
You're going toward the bow.
That's right, Reverend.
Wait, the bow's underwater. If you have to go anywhere, go back toward the stern. We'll get out through the engine.
Explosions, you must have felt them. The only way out is forward.
Did you check the engine room? Did you see it?
I don't have to. We're going forward.
Come with us, Reverend.
You're going the wrong way, guys.
Where in the hell were you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I told you to keep everybody rounded up.
He was on the ladder.
Well, Mr. Rogo did the best he could to
You don't
try
have
to
to
get...
defend me. Now, look, preacher, I've had just about enough out of you.
He was hurt. He needed your protection.
All right, so he was hurt. The shaft blew up, and he's dead. And that's it.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
Mr. Scott, all those other people, where were they going?
The bow's underwater! How do you know? What makes you so damn sure about everything? Maybe we should go with them, and not you!
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. 20 people decide to drown themselves, so that makes it all right. That's typical. Everything by the...
Right!
Guys, not the time.
I'm going to go to the stern, to the engine room. And if it's possible, we're going to do it my way. If not, we'll go forward.
Sounds fair.
Rachel, if your ass isn't back here in 15 minutes, we're going the other way.
You're on.
Okay, preacher.
Reverend Scott,
Why aren't you with the others?
I'm scared. I feel safer with you.
She has a crush on him.
You are gonna get us out of here, aren't you?
Oh, you bet I am, sister. You bet I am. We can't get out this way. And we're going to look down every single one until we find that engine room, right?
We're never gonna see our little grandson, are we?
Don't you talk like that.
If any of us are saved, I hope it's those two children. They still have their whole lives.
We're going to come out of this. All of us.
You're such a good man.
Don't be water, don't be water, don't be water.
I want you to promise me something.
Depends what.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, you go tell the others that I was wrong.
Okay, I promise, but you'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh, guys, I feel like we're straying too far from everybody. I don't want to separate too much.
A whole new idea of cutting hair.
My brother Teddy has lovely hair. He's really dead. I can't go on without him.
You will go on. We have to. At first, we don't think it's possible. But in time, believe me, in time, you'll find other things, other people, someone else to care for you. You'll see.
Well, can't we wait just a few
What
minutes?
for? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna move that way and fast.
We found a hatch. He thought it might lead to the engine room, but he wasn't sure.
We've been wasting time sitting here while we should have been up front with those other people.
We can't leave without trying to find out what's happened to him.
He made a deal, didn't he? We're gonna stick with it. Let's move it.
I found it!
Huh?
I've been there. Do you hear me, Rogo? I've seen the engine room, and it's this way. To use your own words, let's move it.
Wait, where's Robin?
Robin! You take everybody to the hatch. I'll find Robin.
I can't without him.
Will you trust me?
Oh, phew. Hurry, Robin. The rope. Throw on the rope. Oh, I didn't need to. Oh, we're sinking. We're sinking. Did we seal that hatch? Let's tighten it up.
The corridor there leading to the engine room. I went through it. Yeah, but now it's underwater.
You've got to be
Yeah,
kidding!
she's right. If the corridor's underwater, what about the engine room?
One deck up. I'll swim through the bulkhead, down a short corridor, and up a companionway. It's not more than 35 feet at the most. We can do it. Believe me, we can do it. I'm going to swim through. I'll tie the rope on the other end. When I get there, I'll give you a tug, right?
Okay.
I was the underwater swimming champ of New York, 3 years running. I held my breath 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Now I have a chance to do something I know how to do.
I think I'm perfectly capable of holding my breath long enough to swim 35 feet. Thank you.
Take a deep breath.
I don't think I could hold my breath this long. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, panic, 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 panic. Oh, gosh. What if he can't find the way where he was? Oh, what if it is underwater? Holy crap.
Anybody timing him?
I am.
Just because I put on a little weight lately doesn't mean that I couldn't once be an athlete.
39 seconds.
Holy crap. Oh, this is freaking me out.
The rope, it's not gone through.
Maybe he's there.
Well, let's give him a few more seconds.
Pull him back. Pull him back.
Now, be careful.
Manny, you think I'm planning to be careless?
I love her so much.
What the hell does she think she's doing?
Let her go. She knows what she's doing.
Look at him have faith in her. She held her breath for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. That's insane. How is he still breathing? Come on. Yes!
She found her. She must have found her.
Oh, thank God.
She saved his life. How are the other kids gonna get past that steel door, though?
In the water, I'm a very skinny lady.
Bless her. They would not. They would not do this. They would not make her have a heart attack right now.
I guess I'm not the champion.
Just hold on.
It's just got it. Enough is enough.
No.
Let me go.
No.
Give this to Manny. Tell him he has to give it to our grandson. For both of us, life always matters very much.
Oh.
Oh, God. Not this woman.
Oh.
I'm going to go through and find out what happened.
Oh, no, you're not. You'll drown, too.
Give me that flashlight.
Mike, please.
Take it easy, baby. I'll be back.
Mrs. Rosen, not this woman. She didn't get to see her grandbaby.
You didn't pull on the rope.
I got trapped. Mrs. Rosen freed me.
Thanks, Mrs. Rosen. But if it hadn't been for you, none of us... Oh, Jesus.
Go back and get the others.
What'll I tell him?
Tell him nothing! Just go back and get him!
I had a lot of guts, lady.
Yeah, you did. Oh. They sent off the Mayday before they flipped. So hopefully that means someone really is coming for them.
Val, is she all right? She got through. She cleared the way for all of us.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
Mr. Rosen, like I told you, she did everything. Mr. Rosen...
Something did go wrong, didn't it?
She got through. I want you to step up here one by one. Take deep breaths. It is above water, like the preacher said.
Hold on to that rope for dear life, kid.
I can't swim. Not a stroke.
All right, now you two.
Mr. Rogo, would you mind going? I'll help her.
All right, but let's make it snappy, huh? No horsing around.
No horsing around. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
You mean you really can't swim at all?
No, I really can't.
But you can hold your breath.
Yeah?
Well, that's all you have to do. And hang on to my belt. I'll pull you through.
Yes.
You've got to, Nani. I'm not leaving without you.
You really mean that, don't you? Why don't we stay behind? We don't have to follow the others, we don't.
What do you think will happen then?
We might still be rescued.
We gotta take our best shot, Nani.
I just have to hold my breath.
That's all. Ready?
No.
All right, now we take 3 deep breaths, and then we go.
Come on, you guys. Oh. You made it, girl. You can do hard things.
We're almost home. Only we gotta keep moving. Now, come on.
Oh, you bastard. Ain't you got no feelings?
Now, look! Mrs. Rosen is dead. We can't bring her back, but what we can do is keep moving and be strong. That's what she would have wanted.
My place is here with her.
God bless Mrs. Rosen.
Look, Mr. Rosen.
The last thing she said to me was, give this to Manny, to give to our grandson. Your place is with the living. If you don't come with us, her death is meaningless.
I don't know if I could leave.
But you'll go first. I want to stay with her just a while longer.
See that red valve up there? Well, right beneath it is the entry to the propeller shaft area. And that's the propeller shaft, that silver thing. And this catwalk is the way we get up there. This way, Mr. Rosen! This way! Let's go up!
Well, has anyone found a fire extinguisher? Why do I feel like something's gonna happen to Mr. Rosen? Can someone wait up for him? Anybody? Oh, crap. I wish he wouldn't have said, if you don't come, your death was meaningless. That's... Now I'm even more afraid something's gonna happen to him.
That's just one more door and we're home!
Oh my gosh!
Preacher! You lying, murdering son of a bitch! I started to believe in your promises that we had a chance. What chance? You took from me the only thing I ever loved in the whole world, my Linda. You killed her! You killed her! You killed her!
That can't be good.
The hot steam! It's blocking our escape!
No!
We've come all this way, no thanks to you. We did it on our own, no help from you.
Oh my
We didn't ask you to fight for us. But damn it, don't fight against us. Leave us alone. How many more sacrifices? How much more blood? How many more lives? That wasn't enough. Acres wasn't. Now this girl. You want another life? Then take me.
Oh, how is he holding on? It's so wet. Oh. How can he hold on? He must be so tired.
You can make it. Keep going. Get them through.
Mr. Rogo. You heard the Reverend? He said get them through.
You'll be all right, sis.
Oh my gosh!
Always negative. Always destructive.
I can't believe you just did that.
All right, you. That's enough.
He could have survived that, I think. He just went under the fire and then got up and around, right? I really don't want him to be dead.
All right, now what? Dead end.
I tried to tell you. We're in Shaft Alley. Nowhere is the steel hull thinner. This hull is only 1 inch thick.
I think I hear something.
My God, there's somebody out there.
Bang.
Again. No, keep trying. Beautiful son of a is right. Look.
Please come.
How many of you down there? 6? Is that all? Anyone from the bow?
No.
Oh, the Reverend. I just keep thinking he's gonna come. Should we wait a minute? Oh. Oh, man. Okay. They Coen-brothered me. I feel like that title card at the beginning of the movie, I mean, they never said it was a true story, but it definitely made it feel like it was a true story. I just looked it up. It was not a true story. It was possibly based on a real ship that was hit by a giant tidal wave, but I don't think that one actually tipped, but that got someone thinking, could it have tipped? It was also based on a book. Okay, so now that it's not based on a true story, I feel a little better about the Reverend not making it, but still, my gosh, he got him through so far, and then at the very end, they were just not afraid to kill some of those main characters that you have become very attached to, especially our leader. I was just thinking about how 72, it doesn't seem that long ago, but actually was a long time ago, and they had to do so much practical. Like, I don't know when CGI came out, but like that held up. I feel like the way they made you feel like you were on an upside down ship, that there was fires burning and water dripping and smoke steaming, and some of the dialogue and lines were like a little cheesy, but I'm here for it. I was invested in their journey out, and oh, Mrs. Rosen, are you kidding me? She is a hero and a treasure, and I loved her. When she did that dive and saved them all, hail to Mrs. Rosen. Do you guys think Nani and Mr. Martin fell in love after this? I do. So I do need to look what a haberdasher is. Haberdasher? Haberdasher. I really liked it. I've seen a few disaster movies. We had a whole week. Deep Impact, Dante's Peak, and The Perfect Storm. And those were all newer. And I think this one really held up. I love Gene Hackman. I think he is so engaging and controlling of the screen when you watch him, and I thought the story was good. I believed it. Like, I don't know if that all made sense, like the physics of it, that they need to get to the engine room because the metals, whatever, and we lost some very good ones along the way, but he saved them. He saved those kids, and they're gonna get to see their parents, and Mr. Rosen's gonna get to see his grandchild. Ugh, wow. I still cannot believe they did that at the end. Okay, I really liked it. Thank you so much for watching along with me. See you at the movies.